Provide the exalted man my stuff. Just by looking at Aleph, Shin, Resh, Yod. Well, what does Ashri mean? Who would be blessed, authenticate, strengthen, confirm, be happy. It's the same thing. I will provide Shin, El Shaddai, the provision, Resh, the Messiah, the exalted man. I will provide what the exalted man needs, my plan, my stuff that I will give him. And what is it to be strengthened, confirm, authenticate, being blessed and happy? It's the same message wrapped up with just a different way of phrasing. So even if you didn't have the dictionary and all you could do is look at the letters, Aleph Pei, you could say, well, my mouth. But it's actually nose. But it's like I will open, I will mouth. It means character and wrath and nose. It also means also. And you look at all these things, look over and over. I did it kind of fast. You could take longer and longer to just read over and over and over and try to massage, work out of it what stuff is in there. This is just kind of rather surface. What's that?
Maniac.
Yeah,
genius.
You have to become obsessive compulsive over this stuff.
Yahweh is finally revealing his innermost everything through this language. I mean, I'm just blown away, because even you're talking about how the 22 letters are all his foundation and they're equal as the way that you were reading it. I mean,
right.
It's just, so it's all him, and now I can understand the whole all up top. I mean, it's all him, it's all inclusive. And what he's saying here is there's something more to this. I mean, like you said, we have to dig and dig, but there's power. You know, you're talking about power with witches and the words and that they use, but what is the power that he's giving us through this knowledge of this Hebrew that's supposed to be revealed at the end? There's a reason why it's being revealed at the
Right.
end.
So Yeshua said, speak this mountain, cast it into the sea. Who's done that lately?
Also told Aaron to bless Israel.
What does it say in Paleo? What does that say in Paleo?
Well, see, that's in the New Testament, so I can't sit there and break it down. I have to infer what the letters are, which I haven't done. But here's the thing. There's another verse my friend asked me to look at, and it says, who are these that fly like a cloud, like doves through the coat windows? Coat window is like this lattice little window. And it's like, did the guy get a vision of a helicopter or an airplane, or is somebody just going to be able to take off and fly one of these days?
Ah, that sounds like some of Brad Scott's stuff when he gets into the science of sound and energy.
You never know.
Well, you're going back, what, on the wings of eagles or the ships of Tarsus?
What does that mean?
Well,
It's like levitating.
We have no idea what's
But it
out
says
there.
he's going to, in Isaiah 35, I guess, it says he's going to build a highway, too. So you can walk on and no unrighteous thing can get on it.
What does that mean? You see, these things are written rather cryptically, and all of a sudden we start expanding. He says, wait a minute, these guys have kept us dumbed down. They didn't want us to think this way. They didn't want to crawl out of the box. And all of a sudden you crawl out of the box and go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, they want you to pay a 10% religious tax and shut up.
Yeah.
It's just like when you
Right, do we have time for you just to break down 2 Corinthians 3:6, where Paul said the letter of the law kills? Because that was so
Sure, but before I do that, we mentioned the alphabet song. Do you guys know the alphabet song?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's the spider version.
Camel down, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Baby,
No.
Not that one?
That doesn't tell you anything. That just makes
That's
you
why I
just-
don't know that song. I only know that
It's
first
like
stanza.
ABC, baby.
I just memorized them.
That just teaches you the paper theory. I think I got it.
a house of
Memorize the
I could
allocation.
live.
I think I haven't put it in here.
You should hear that on YouTube. That's really good.
It's like when I was learning the alphabet. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I missed that letter. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. What's that letter?
I am so sleepy.
Well, we're almost done here. Hang on.
Well, when I'm sleepy, I somehow receive a lot more information.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
That's
I
nice.
have amazing dreams. One of my friends said my yeah,
I'm gonna
thank
tell
you.
you. What I'd like to know, Mr. Google, is what are you doing staring at my
I thought for sure I had to put it in here, but I don't see it. What does it have to say?
Yeah, it's
You just feel
So
like
the alphabet song done to Itsy Bitsy Spider Toe.
oh funny.
Is it on
This
YouTube?
there is on YouTube, a little girl singing it. punch up alphabet song of Paleo Eric, you'll have 4 little girls singing the song.
Oh,
I tried that and I could not find it. I mean, I don't doubt that it's there, but I just.
Well, we'll have to look for it. Anyway, here's how it goes.
paleo. It's
Aleph is the song, Aleph is the plan that Abba purposed in his heart. Bet is a container of all he would impart. Gimel is the sent one to retrieve us home again. To enter through the door, the Dalet. Hey, look, he's the Vav, man. Cut off, perfect yet, the Zion, one of 7 nests. Selah. Het is for our safekeeping, sealed by Tet like a wedding ring. Yod his hand, who formed my hand, to hold on to his Kaf, which is Torah, Torah, Torah. Our regard reveals the heart, Lameding, so that from Mem a blessed noon restart. Samechai and Pei, Shema, Shomer, together one. Zadi stands alone, the wall Israel shall become. After Kuf, our noble Resh, exalted in the sky. Sheen, our shining Elion, Yahweh El Shaddai. The Aleph, Tav, accomplished and completed, as he said, the one word left untranslated, the one we all reject. Still the offer yet remains, Chaim et Olam. For the simple Brit of love and death is Aleph Bet, his song, Hashir Shirim, Song of Songs.
Is that on tape right here? Is that whole song on tape? Or
Well, that whole song we sang in the
That's
class
on
a few
YouTube?
different times.
It's on YouTube.
These little girls sang it on YouTube. It's a coat last year, but they started the camera just after they started the Aleph. They didn't quite catch it, and then they forgot when I was standing there and I sang the last couple things to them. Pretty cute, though, to see them singing it. They made up these little, like, the Gimel, you know, and she did these little arm things, and it's like, it's pretty nice. I wish they would have done it again and captured the whole thing, but I had to hurry to leave because I was running late. And
I cannot find it on here.
I think if you look up Alphabet Song with Paleo Eric
Oh, with paleo.
on
doing-
YouTube,
Did Alphabet Eric Bissell,
Alphabet Song.
and it ends up with you, and you singing, learn the paleo with Alphabet to the tune of, you know,
Itsy bitty
I know.
spider.
no,
No?
Doe with deer, great.
No, that's not me, that's Brad Groman.
Yeah, oh, that's right, Group.
look it up just the way he said.
Okay, tell me one more time.
Alphabet.
Alphabet Eric.
Aleph, A-L-E-F-B-E-I-T.
Oh, that's wrong, that's good, okay, A-L-A-E-F,
B-E-I-T, that's the way I usually
Is
spell
it
it.
one word?
E-I-T,
2 words,
2 words.
okay.
Song with Paleo Eric. P-A-L-E-O-E-R-I-C, or I'm not sure if E-R-I-K. Anyway, we sang it in the
There
class.
it is, oh, no, it's that, it brings him up again.
Well, it used to be on there, I'm not sure what happened.
Are you fishing for soul Alphabet Song with Eric?
Yeah,
that
do
it?
that. It used to be Fishing for Soul, that was Jamie Louis when we were working with him, and
4 little girls standing in a parking lot.
there you go.
Okay. You already should know this,
Wow, that's awesome.
I was trying to.
But see, anyway, see, the one that just reads the sequence of the letters, Aleph, Aleph, Bet, Bet, it's like, it doesn't tell you anything other than the sequence. This tells you the meaning
I
of the
never
letters.
learned it that way, I just memorized it.
Well, the ones that do re mi.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Oh, here it is.
They're so cute.
See, I tried to incorporate meanings of the letters in phrasings and keep it really simple.
Do you have the words written down somewhere?
Yes, I thought they had them here, but they're in the PDF.
Oh, it's,
Okay.
They're in the Dropbox.
gotta drop that box, don't we?
Your wife's gonna be very
Loaded.
busy.
Yeah, you're right. What's her name, by the way?
Carol.
Carol?
Karen.
Karen?
Karen,
Oh.
yeah.
That's
Should
easy.
we
You might be able to remember that one, huh?
Yeah. Do you know what Karen is in Hebrew? You know what I mean?
Kufresh Nun, which would be where you get corona, and where you get the word coronet, which
Yes.
has to do with also
Shofar? Yeah.
And,
Loudmouth, that's,
bright and shining.
yes, that's right, yeah.
And also where you get the word corona and coronet is both sound and light. Like the word aurora and aural is both sound and light. Aurora borealis and A-U-R-A-L.
So you can hear it.
Cool.
So anyway, you were asking me about 2 Corinthians.
Yeah, I just, when you broke that down for me, it was just so eye-opening, I wondered if we had time for you.
Okay, Paul said something about for the administration of death in letters. 2 Corinthians 2:16 or something like that. I think it is.
3:6, I think is what it was.
3:6.
I'm not sure what it is. We have to look at it. Anyway, so I looked it up in Greek, and the word diakonos is the administration, where we get the word deacon, like a waitress or somebody with a hospitality, serving or administrating or helping minister is the diakonos. The word for death, I can't remember offhand. But anyway, the word for letters is grammaton, the administration of death in letters. And you think, well, they're serving these letters. So this one guy, gave a sermon at the Love for Israel conference a few years ago, and he started off saying, okay, so we know that the letters kill. We're here talking about that there's life in every letter. Every letter is Yahweh, and Yahweh is pure life. What does he mean the letter kills? He's translating this verse from Greek and saying the administration of death in letters. So that's why they hate the law, because it's death. In Israel, you can go, there's one place up by the Galilee, and you go up to this city up on this hill, and there's this path. So, appreciate the hospitality and the vibe.
I'll be calling you.
Let me know if you
Okay,
hope you
thanks.
guys can come this weekend too.
Thanks, Rod.
Thank you guys.
So good to see you.
Long ride.
So there's this sign with some barbed wire. You can just step right over the barbed wire if you wanted to. It's right there on the edge of this path. On the other side of the sign, though, is this hillside in Jordan and Syria, and it says, warning, minefield, do not cross this line. That sign was the administration of death in letters. It was telling us where death was. It was serving us the information that if you step across this line, you'll blow your arms and legs off.